Hello and welcome back. This is chapter 5, Indigo, written by Louis Fisher, and today I'm going to explain page number 47 to you. So here we go. Gandhi told Shukla he had an appointment in Kanpur and was also committed to go to other parts of India. So here Gandhiji informed him. He came to Gandhi with his complaint, with his points, and asked him to come to his place, and Gandhiji here informed him of his commitments, of his schedule, and he also informed him that first he had to go to Kanpur. He had some fixed programs, so he would be going to Kanpur first, then he would be going to some other parts of the country, and so it becomes impossible right now to make an appointment to assure him that he would come to his place. Shukla accompanied him everywhere, and Gandhi returned to his ashram near Ahmedabad. Now, what he did, as Gandhiji informed him of his schedule, he did not leave his side, he did not lose sight of Gandhi. He followed him everywhere, all the places. And finally, after completing all the programs, completing the schedule and appointments, they returned to the ashram near Ahmedabad. Shukla followed him to the ashram too. For weeks, he never left Gandhi's side, and for weeks together, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks, he continued to be with Gandhiji. He continued to accompany him, to move along with him, to stay with him wherever he went. Fix a date, he begged. And finally, when all the appointments were over, he asked him, he begged him, he pleaded him, please fix a date. Impressed by the sharecropper's tenacity and story, Gandhi said, I have to be in Calcutta on such and such a date. Come and meet me and take me from there. Now Gandhiji was impressed. He was impressed by this sharecroppers, this farmers' tenacity, his determination, his consistency, his firmness, his resolution. And also he heard of his stories of the peasants, their sufferings and all. And then finally Gandhiji committed. He said, I have to be in Calcutta on such and such a date, that I'll be there in Calcutta on such a date. So what you can do, come and meet me. That you can come there, come to Kolkata on such a date, meet me and take me from there, and take me from there where you want to take me. Months passed. Shukla was sitting on his haunches at the appointed spot in Calcutta when Gandhi arrived. He waited till Gandhi was free. Okay, so on the appointed date, Shukla was there present, and he was waiting for Gandhiji to arrive there. He waited till Gandhiji completed the meeting. The meeting was over. That is, he was present before the arrival of Gandhiji there in Calcutta. Then Gandhiji completed his meeting, After the meeting got over, he met him, and then both of them left. They left for Patna. They boarded a train. Then the two of them boarded a train for the city of Patna in Bihar, and then both of them boarded a train to Patna in Bihar. There, Shukla led him to the house of a lawyer named Rajendra Prasad, who later became president of Congress Party and of India. Then from there, from Patna, he took him to the house of a lawyer named Rajendra Prasad. He was not that famous at that time, but then later he became the president of Congress and consequently the president of the country. Rajendra Prasad was out of town, but the servants knew Shukla as a poor yeoman who pestered their master to help the indigo sharecroppers. Okay, so reaching there, they found that Rajendra Prasad was outstationed. He was not home. But the servants knew Rajkumar Shukla very well, because he used to come and meet their master, and he used to disturb their master with the appeal to fight the case of the sharecroppers. So they knew him very well. They knew him to be a peasant, poor peasant. So they let him stay on the grounds with his companion Gandhi, whom they took to be another peasant. So they allowed him to stay there, probably spend the night there, because they reached there, then maybe the same day they can move to the other place. They could not move out for the other place, so they were allowed to spend the night there. So they were asked to stay on the ground. That is, they could lay down. They could lie down there on the ground and do all their activities there only. They were not given any room or any they were taken to some guest room there. They were allowed all the things. No, they're on the ground only. He was allowed, and his companion was allowed to stay and take rest and all. Gandhi, whom they took, even Gandhiji was made to sit on the ground and stay there. But because they believed him to be Rajkumar Shukla's companion, his friend, and so they allowed him there. But Gandhi was not permitted to draw water from the well, lest some drops from the bucket pollute the entire source. How did they know that he was an untouchable? Not is not correct. It should be struck off. But Gandhiji was not permitted. He was not allowed to draw water from the well. Well was there, water was there present, so they were allowed to take water from the well. But Gandhiji was not allowed to draw water because they had no knowledge of Gandhiji, or they didn't know whether he was untouchable or not. They knew very well about Shukla, so they allowed him to use the water from the well, but Gandhiji was not allowed. They thought that he was untouchable because this practice was in place during that time. The people used to uh, say they used to treat people, they used to distinguish people, and they used to uh, say practice this, the system of untouchability, that is, people in society believe that a particular section was untouchable, and they were biased towards them, and they were not allowed to perform certain things. So, or they, since they had no idea whether he was touchable or untouchable, so he was not allowed to draw water from there. Gandhi decided to go first to Muzaffarpur, which was en route to Champaran, to obtain more complete information about conditions than Shukla was capable of imparting. So, next day, for the next day, Gandhi made his planning. He decided to move to Muzaffarpur first, because that was en route, that was on the way to Champaran. So he wanted to stay there, hold there, make his hold there, and he wanted to get some idea of the kind of suffering the peasants were going through. He wanted to get more detail of the sufferings of the people there, which possibly Rajkumar Shukla was not able to express, not able to impart Gandhi. That is, maybe some of the things were missed by Shukla. So he wanted to get complete information, complete idea of whatever was the condition of the peasants there. He accordingly sent a telegram to Professor J.B. Kriplani of Arts College in Muzaffarpur, whom he had seen at Tagore Santiniketan School. So from there he sent a letter to J.B. Kriplani, who was a professor at Arts College there in Muzaffarpur, whom he knew, whom he met there at Santiniketan, Tagore Santiniketan. So he knew him, he was acquainted with him, so he wrote a letter about his arrival. So this is all for now. Thank you.